Hey guys, it's KOTOR's podcast. We haven't done one of these in a while. We wanted more people to come along and join out, but we have with me this is I'm freaking bad, and I have with me Halo 53. Say hello,
What's up, dudes?
and Super Dustin, which you all know and love.
What's going on, bros?
And we're here to talk about whatever we feel like actually, and you're gonna listen to it and you're gonna like it. So. Um, Starting off, you guys have anything you want to say?
I just want to throw this out there. It's just us guys tonight. But in the future, if you want to be down for this, like just get up on Skype, hit us up, whatever, and we'll post threads about when the next one's coming up, probably.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be like a set thing. We can do this whenever, like if people are
Yeah.
on. Just, I mean, we're recording this using Audacity, so we could definitely, anyone can do it because Audacity's free and easy to use. So, all right, so a lot of stuff going on this week. Uh, we brought back the KOTOR newsletter. The weekly polls up. Go vote on that before it ends on Wednesday. And a lot of news going on actually in the gaming world, and with Steve Jobs dying, and the iOS 5 coming out, and the iPhone 4S, and just a lot to talk about really. So, what do you guys want to start out with?
You guys want to start off with the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer stuff?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, so go for it. Yeah, I was just reading something before. They said that basically they finally confirmed the multiplayer and said that it would be co-op. So I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Just the way that depends how they integrate it. I mean, we don't know much yet, but
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely cool. It'd be cool if they brought in a horde mode. I think like something not exactly horde, but something kind of like it, something different. Because I mean, it'd definitely be unique, whatever it is, with like the voice commands and stuff like that on Connect.
But one thing that I just want to throw in right away with like the co-op mode, how's that going to affect like the dialogue choices? Like usually it's just one person taking the role, so how would two work? Yeah, that's one thing I was wondering if they might do it the way the Old Republic does it, where like they have like random dice rolls or whatever it is, like against each other.
Right.
Um, I mean, they might do something like that, but I don't even know if it actually incorporates actual dialogue. They haven't gone into too much detail. I mean, they just said it was co-op, but I don't know if there's going to be dialogue or just missions or something. So
Yeah, they seem to be keeping it kind of secret for whatever reason. So I mean,
co-op missions would work probably really well. Like kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Splinter Cell used to do, like they had their own campaign, but then they had like co-op
oh
missions you could
yeah,
just do for fun and stuff.
that actually was pretty fun too. Like the way it connected with the Game Boy and stuff like that too on the like GameCube. I mean, I mean, Connect's. Have you all used Connect at all?
No, I haven't.
Oh well, I mean, it's an amazing piece of technology, and like, if I mean, they could do a lot with it, and I hope that they really use it to its full advantage.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know it's going to have some use in Mass Effect they announced, right?
yeah, definitely,
Or for
but
dialogue, like turning around like voice recognition, weren't they working with that possibly?
I think they're gonna do that and like commands, like your group members. You know what I'm saying? Like the team members that you have with you.
Oh, cover yeah, I remember that and stuff.
Yeah,
See, I feel like that's a cooler idea, like in theory, because I feel like when you're actually playing, you're just gonna want to press a button; it'll go faster than actually say. Yeah, exactly. You know, I
yeah,
mean, the voice command thing's been around since Rainbow Six Three. I remember on the original Xbox, you could plug in the Xbox Live headset and do it. So, I mean, it's
yeah.
just cool, but I don't know how practical it is.
Right. Well, my only thing is like, uh, in Mass Effect, you do a lot of cover shooting and stuff like that. But like, if you just want to go and like rampage on them, I mean, it would be a lot easier to do that and not have to worry about giving out commands like with the bumpers or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Uh, well, speaking of RPGs, MMOs, what about Star Wars: The Old Republic?
I'm gonna pass on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass on it,
Because of
especially.
price, and I cannot game when I live at college because
Yeah,
restrictive internet.
yeah, that sucks for you, but I mean, I don't have those restrictions, and I'm still gonna pass on it because of the videos that were released today. Did y'all see
Oh
those in the group?
no, I didn't know.
The Fate of Revan.
Oh
Oh yeah, no, I saw those.
Yeah, let's see who posted that. A swamp donkey
I thought it
posted
was
that.
something about Lord Rev, so I just passed it over.
Well,
It's
it's
fate.
it's pretty pathetic. Like JAF actually came in and talked about it, and he brought up a good point. Like the way he dies or whatever. Uh, he called it. Let's see, dropping a bridge on someone, and basically
Yeah.
that's what they did to the character.
Well, the thing is, there were two different videos that could depend on your choices. Like if you saw in the video, you didn't have to fight him or whatever. You could choose. But I mean, the thing is, Revan was such a big character, and the idea of what happened was such a big part of KOTOR too. That like
Right.
they felt like they had to address it. But obviously, the other side of the story would just be like, just leave it alone and leave it to people's imaginations, kind of thing. But I mean, I don't know. I can understand everybody arguing that they should just let it be, but I have no problems with it
Either
myself.
that or make a KOTOR 3, which they won't do.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
which blame that on LucasArts, not BioWare.
yeah.
Let's see here. What about Skyrim? Who's getting stoked for that game?
I'm getting it, so I brought my PS3 to campus to play it offline.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, man.
Exactly.
There's some new screenshots that were posted today, and they're absolutely insane. Like, in gameplay, there's a still frame photo of something that happened. It was like fighting a wolf or something. It actually looked real. Like, the graphics and environments are just insanely, like, crisp and beautiful for this game.
It just sucks. I just now getting to the point where gaming's like just getting boring to me. Like in general, like just losing interest. It sucks.
Well, I get to those points. Like, I have my moments where I'm like that, but like I've been playing like nostalgically a lot lately. Like I picked up Pokemon Soul Silver and started playing through it again. And like Dustin, you were talking about earlier in this like previous chat we had, you're playing like N64 games, and I do that quite often too.
I know. Like I literally just woke up today before class and put in some Tony Hawk sessions before I went over to business.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Oh, first off, I'm gonna throw us out. If you ever played Tony Hawk, you either played as the guy with the backpack or the black guy. Don't deny it.
Actually, I always played as Bob Burnquist.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, because he was like my favorite skater at the time, but that's irrelevant.
I
Uh,
was I was played as Tony Hawk. I wasn't a very imaginative little kid.
do you remember the guy you could unlock with a cast?
Uh,
Not off the top of my head.
I can't think of his name, but you could unlock some guy with a cast, and it was just random, and you could unlock.
the first one.
Yeah.
I will let you know in a week.
All right.
Also, but for Tony Hawk though,
Yeah.
that game has an amazing soundtrack.
Oh,
Oh,
legendary.
definitely. Yeah.
That one song, Superman.
Yeah, I know. And like, who would have known those songs if it wasn't for that game?
Uh,
Gears of War though, that's one game that is holding my interest a lot.
I actually have not picked it up yet.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's seriously
Yeah.
like, it's the pinnacle of shooters right now. They
Wow.
they did
It's like praise.
they did everything right. Like, I don't see myself getting bored with it for a while, which is saying something.
Are you talking about from like all sides of the spectrum, like multiplayer, single player, horde mode, all that stuff?
Yeah, like all the different modes they have, and actually just team deathmatch is so fun too. Like, uh, they did everything right with it. Like, there's no glitches or anything like that, so it actually just works, and it's like the perfect like amount of pace. Like, it's not like too fast or too slow. Like, you still have to take cover, but there's still maps where you like rush in and stuff like that too. So
my favorite new feature. I woke up at my friend's house after we went out drinking, and we played like beast mode for like an hour or so.
yeah,
Beast mode's sick. Have you played that yet?
no,
You get to play as the locust, and you have to take yeah,
I
and you have to take down the humans and shit.
oh yeah, I know what it is, but I just haven't
Yeah, you can play as a ticker and shit. It's funny.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos. It looks awesome.
It's pretty much like I'm gonna have to try that out soon. I played through some Horde with my buddies the other day, and it's really cool, like leveling up structures and stuff like that.
Did you guys already beat the single player?
Oh yeah, that was one of the best parts about it. I mean, I love the Gears campaign in the first 2 games, and they like
You guys see the Escapist take it on yet?
Do what?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
Zero punctuation guy?
Yep.
Dude, I love his stuff, but normally I wait until I play the game first because I generally don't understand all like the sudden jokes or subtle
He
jokes.
just was bitching about how he said game developers getting lazy. So they just say that the world's ending in games, like they just roll it out of their ass. And he said in Gears 2 the world wasn't ending, just like some shit was getting fucked up. And all of a sudden, world ending.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every single game tries to get that like big feeling, so it feels like it's not a war game unless the world's ending or it's a world war.
Yeah, he hit on that too. He's like, the reason he did that, he's like, because there's dumbass gamers sitting there going, wait, I live on a world. Oh my god, this affects me.
Oh yeah. Well, he seems like
Stuff
a
like
kind of
that.
like a Resistance fan though, like just a fanboy. Because I mean, I'm one of the biggest Halo fans I know, and I thought Gears 3 was better than like Halo, like honestly. So
Well, how did you like the other Gears games for like comparison?
comparison to this game,
Yeah, like did you actually like those games too, or do you think they were alright? Or
well, the second one, the campaign was awesome, but the multiplayer was crap. The first one, it was pretty good overall. I mean, it was new onto the scene and stuff, but I mean,
right?
this one just blows all the rest of them out of the water.
Wow. Now I feel like I gotta go get this game right now.
Yeah, you need to, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I've been wanting to, but I wanted to replay the campaign from the first 2 just to kind of like get me back into it, and I just really haven't had time yet to replay them.
Yeah.
I really liked the first one because like the feeling that I had, it was just like so fresh compared to the other shooters that were out at the time.
Yeah.
It just had like so much to it. It was like its own thing.
And I remember it looked so pretty at the time when it came out on the 360.
Oh, I know. Playing on
Something like
Gridlock
that.
and just like staring off into the environments, you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah, the best part about Gridlock in this game is Mad World starts playing at random times.
What does?
Mad World.
That's
Oh, I thought you said Mavkit. I was like, what?
Yeah,
It's too
Mavkit.
early in the podcast for a Mavkit reference.
Yeah, Mavkit just shows up. His face is just there on your screen, and you're like, wow, I play way better. I like this, actually. That's weird. Tech World, how about Steve Jobs dying? A lot of people are making jokes about that. How do y'all feel about that?
The way I feel about the jokes, you take it in like a literal sense. Steve Jobs died, and everyone like cared about it. And then there's like millions of people dying due to like poverty and shit, and no one gives a fuck about those people.
That's true.
So that's the only thing that kind of irked me about it.
Yeah, well,
But
I guess...
he also had an impact on the world, unlike starving children. They just sit there and do nothing. Whereas Steve Jobs
That's
makes
so
those
awful.
lazy starving
technology.
children.
That's
Yeah.
so awful, though.
Bastards.
Just sitting there not eating.
What are they doing? They didn't make an
Taking
iPad.
my oxygen, you bastards.
They didn't make an iPad. What are they doing for me?
That one cornflake you've had to eat your whole life, I could have had that for breakfast.
Yeah. I could have had that extra ounce of energy to do better at the gym. What are they thinking?
No,
Wait.
with the whole Steve Jobs thing though, I was like kind of surprised because like I guess I didn't see it coming, but I feel like I guess I should have once he stepped down.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because he's been sick for a while, and I guess it was just like everybody when you saw him, it was always like unveiling something, so nobody was ever paying attention to like his health and stuff. And I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys saw, but like I've seen some pictures that were released of him like after he stepped down that apparently were released a couple months ago, and like he looked really sick. And I feel like if like I saw that, I would have seen this coming, but just because I guess like he, you know, I hadn't heard anything about him, I just didn't realize.
Yeah, I figured he'd like be on their like board. He was talking about being like CEO of their board or whatever now, like at the company. And then like
Yeah.
he'd just be there for a little bit, like a couple of years, and then he'd retire from that, and then he'd die like back in like 2020 or something. Like, yeah, I just didn't see it this early either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one other thing that I remember, like I said about this, was kind of surprising. Like, I mean, this guy had literally like just about all the money in the world, and like even he couldn't find a cure for this. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gives you a little bit like perspective, I guess. Just when you look at like other like rich people, like I think the example I use is like Magic Johnson, how he's lived with like AIDS for like 20 years, which just like seems ridiculous to us. And then you see something like this, and you're like, oh, we don't still have cures for everything and all that.
Yeah. Well, like, what's crazy to think about it is the people who you wouldn't think really would like figure stuff like that out. Did you see the news story where those group of gamers actually they cracked the AIDS enzyme, like the coding for that?
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
the strand. It like these this expert asked his group of gamers to like help him out with it. It took them 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
How did like how'd that work? Did they like just
They
like
were
have
just, it was like a bunch of algorithms and stuff like that, and they're like puzzle pieces pretty much. And he just took it to them and was like, hey, help me solve this. And they figured it out in 2 weeks.
wow?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know much about biology, so I don't know how much that means, but it sounds cool.
Actually, it's a huge step to like, I mean, all these experts, I mean, you think about it, they've been trying it for years upon years, and like these guys did it in 2 weeks. So that puts a little bit in perspective for you.
That also reminds me of I don't know if you guys ever go on G4TV.com. They got like a news feed thing that they got going there, and they've mentioned how there's also they've turned like exploring like for different stars and stuff into like a video game. I don't know the specifics of it, but I know that it's something similar to that where like you can like play some game and through it you can like legitimately find like stars or distant planets and stuff. So they've kind of like turned that into a game to kind of make it like productive, I guess, in the same way of what you were saying.
Yeah, they've done it for a lot of different things, actually. I've heard a lot of different things. Like, I mean, they use military training for video games.
It's
So-
easy.
Yeah.
Count down from 5.
What?
Count down from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go to Skype.
Go to Skype. Is this relevant to the podcast?
Yeah, look who just joined.
Look who just joined. Oh.
Oh, you just failed. What?
Yeah, I told him he could join second segment.
Oh, second segment? Alright.
Yeah, we should be. We're almost done with the first segment. We're doing 2 different segments, guys. And
Alright.
to finish it up, we want to kind of talk about on the Apple subject with Steve Jobs and everything. iPhone 4S was just announced, which a lot of people thought it was going to be the 5, but I think the thing I'm most excited for is the iOS 5, which
You can
comes
already
out
get that if you want it.
which comes out Wednesday.
You can already get it if you want it. Do you want a link to it?
I mean, I'm not that concerned about it. I'll just go ahead and get it through iTunes Wednesday.
You can literally get it right now if you want it. Like, for real, like, I have links, like, that I'm going to copy and paste into the window.
That's fine. Have you tried it out yet?
No.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think about like Siri and stuff though? Like with the iPhone 4S.
Don't care. I hate iPhones.
You have to admit it looks pretty cool though.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it looks
Can't
cool.
stand iPhones.
I mean, I have an iPhone, but I can't imagine talking to it, especially in public.
Yeah, that's true though.
I would just feel lonely.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool piece of technology, and a dual core processor in a phone's pretty absurd too. So.
Yeah, but who needs a dual core processor in their phone?
And joining us is Omni out of nowhere.
Yep.
So everyone say hi to Omni. He was supposed to join in the second session, but I guess we'll just finish up the first session with him.
Fuck you all! I join when I damn well please.
He's also a pirate now. So who wants to talk some sports? You want to save that for the second segment?
No, let's just do it now. Just
Do
get
it
it out of
now?
the way.
All right.
That should be all community.
All right. Sounds
How
good.
about that local sports team? Isn't that
sports.
guts? Right.
So how about sports?
How about Wisconsin sports
Gosh, it's absurd, dude.
Jeez, Green Bay, Milwaukee, running train right now.
and Wisconsin?
And Wisconsin football. Are you kidding me?
That's true.
They're literally killing every team they play. They're like Oklahoma State football, which I
Except
hope
Oklahoma State's gonna lose to Oklahoma.
they're not gonna lose Oklahoma. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna
they
happen. No, it's not. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
just like Kentucky was gonna win the national championship last year. Well,
They should have, dude.
Too soon.
They're gonna win it next year. Number 8 is ours.
you want to bet on this?
I would actually put money on this. No joke.
Did you hear about the new Apple product? Steve Jobs recently launched the iRip.
Yeah, old Twitter jokes are old.
Denise, I got a bet for you, okay? All right, for if Kentucky loses the national championship, which they're going to, or if they're not even going to make it there, so they're going to lose it. You have to take where you are now. Are you in your dorm room or do you live at home?
I still live at home, saving money.
What's the nearest couch to you?
In my living room.
You gotta take that outside.
I'm not burning my couch.
You have to torch something.
Your Pokemon cards.
Oh, dude, I don't know. That's harsh.
Not the
That is
house.
harsh.
I still have some of those, actually. No joke. I kept, like, a Pokedex of them, sort of.
That couch thing was a reference to a job that me and DC are gonna start though in a couple of years.
That's true. We're gonna start it probably, whenever we graduate.
Yeah, we actually should just like see how it goes for like 1 year.
Yeah. We're gonna sell used couches like that people just set up by the side of the road that they don't want anymore. We're gonna sell them at like after big events like national championships and stuff like that, so people can burn them.
Nice.
Like yeah, we'll drive to like bowl games and shit with like a big semi. Sit outside the stadium. They come outside with, like $50 couches.
just encourage riots.
No, you don't understand. Like here in Lexington, whenever Kentucky went to the Final Four, there were like 8 reported couches on fire in the streets, like 14 recorded TV smashed in the streets, and there was
People
like
hate furniture.
20 riots that started, and there was like 10 people that went to the hospital and like 30 people arrested.
I've never understood that. Like, I'm a huge sports fan, but I've never been like so happy that I want to break things. Like, I can understand if like your like team loses or something, but
If we win number 8, I might stab my dog.
Have you ever been drunk enough where you wanted to break things yet, or no?
many times.
Yeah,
that's
it's
just
just
drunk
sad.
that I did
Drunk enough
break.
that I've
There's-
accidentally broken.
Because there's this big drinking fest that happens in Wisconsin every year. And
It's called football.
DC,
It's called
Tim
football.
Mastey, right? You know Tim Mastey, right?
Why would I not know Tim Mastey?
I was walking around and I like drank my beer and I didn't want the rest of it. And I yelled Tim Mastey and I threw it up and like fucking punted it like a car. And everyone was just like punting shit. Like I kept saying Tim Mastey and I gave my friend a pizza and he like punted it and it hit like a house.
Dude, Tim Mastey's legit. How about you all have...
I'm getting a Tim Mastey jersey. That's the packer I decided on.
What about Randall Cobb, dude?
I gotta go Tim Mastey. Randall Cobb's getting a bandwagon. It's getting annoying as fuck.
Dude, I want both of their jerseys for Green Bay. I'm not gonna
So I'm
lie.
just going Mastey.
I should get
Everybody
one
knows
too.
who Cobb is just because that kick return was #1 on SportsCenter for like a month.
Everyone should know who he
So-
is because he's one of the greatest college football players to ever live.
Better than Desmond Howard.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, then I'll shut up.
All right. Baseball. My Braves blew it.
Oh man, as a Mets fan, I took some pleasure out of that. I apologize.
Dude, I sucked so bad. I was so
As
upset.
a Brewers fan, thanks for K-Rod.
You're welcome. Thanks for taking this contract. You guys might want to hide your father-in-laws though. He doesn't like them.
I don't understand the reference.
Last year when he got in trouble and broke his hand punching his father-in-law in the face. And
That's awesome.
was out for the entire season. And the best part about that was at that point the Mets I think had won 0 road series. Like this was the very end of the year and they had not won a single road series against a National League team. So at that point their pitcher had beaten up more father-in-laws than their team had won road series.
Sounds like the Cowboys who threw Tony Romo threw more touchdowns to the other team than he did to his own team.
Oh,
I
Oh,
hate
man.
him. I hate him so much. Actually, Kentucky football's so bad right now that we had more receptions to the defense last week against South Carolina than we had to our own team.
Was Mark Sanchez your quarterback?
No, Morgan Newton's my quarterback, and he is awful. But are you a Jets fan, Halo?
I am a very, very sad Jets fan. Yes,
Oh.
and Mets fan, and Islanders fan. So.
Oh, you are from New York, so it's understandable. I like random teams. Like, I start liking teams when I'm young, and then I'm just like always liking them, no matter what. Although I'm a recent Thunder fan.
Hornets fan? Thunder fan? Yeah, Thunder
Yeah.
fan.
Oh.
Say that.
Durant, baby.
Dude, we gotta go to a Thunder game.
We have to, no joke.
Get
If there's ever a basketball game.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you? They canceled officially the first 2 weeks of the season just like an hour ago or something.
Yep, pretty crazy stuff. It's actually frustrating because Oklahoma City's gonna win it this year, aren't they, Dustin?
Dude, hell yeah. Going ham on them.
Dude, yeah.
As long as it's not the Heat, I don't really care.
Yeah, screw the Heat. I love LeBron and everything, but I really hate the Heat. I've never liked the Heat, and I hate bandwagon fans so much.
Yeah.
Like, it
Also,
bothers me.
Dude, me and Kyle were bandwagoning him so hard in Columbus. Like, we had Heat parties at our hotel room.
Why?
I don't know.
That's just random, though. Because that's not like you.
Well, I hate the Mavericks more.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah,
How
good
could you
point.
hate Dirk, dude? He's just so lovable.
I hate Dirk.
Because they beat the Thunder.
Yeah, pretty much. I hope Dirk
That's why.
trips and falls in a hole and ends his career.
And while he was doing that, he'd still be able to hit a 3-point shot falling down that hole.
That's fine. He would end his career. I don't care.
Well, he is German, so I guess we still haven't forgiven those people.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. All right, guys. This seems like a good spot to take a break, and we're gonna come back next session, talk about the community and the things that we're looking to do, and what's been going on. So we'll be right back.
We need to feast on livers.
Alright, DCG, pause it.
All right, guys. How's it going? We're back for our second segment. That was a nice little song from Dustin. Superman by Goldfinger from original Tony Hawk's game. And if you didn't play that song while you were playing that game, then you can pretty much go die.
Or play that game and then die.
Yeah.
Gotta experience it.
Yeah. So this is our second segment. We got me and Halo and Dustin and Omni. Everyone say hi.
Yep.
Not all at once
What's going
though.
on?
Yo,
Okay.
So,
boobies.
Omni just makes noises. He doesn't really talk much. All right, so let's talk about our community. It's pretty much my thoughts too.
yeah. that's how Coder's going right now.
If that was your Facebook status, I'd like it.
All right, so anyone want to start out talking about things they're seeing, they're liking, directions that it's going that they like or not like, or what?
I know it's you and you're here right now, and I've said this before, but seeing the newsletter back is actually like a really good thing.
Yeah,
Like it just to bring like an air of importance to it.
yeah. I really tried hard with it too, and tried to incorporate all the stuff that happened that week because it was kind of a big week. Like, you know, we talked about pretty much all of it in the first segment, but I mean, a lot of stuff happened. And even if a lot of stuff doesn't happen, I still like to bring it in every week. I know Strat, he's going to help me out with it. He's probably going to do the next one. And he wants a little spoiler here if anyone wants to, hear it. He wants to do a lot of fall, upcoming fall shows like TV.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
What? God damn it!
I will say that was the low light of my life when somebody spoiled that for me.
Someone spoiled that for you?
Yeah, it was very sad. But then I proceeded to go on Halo 2, and I actually made my clan name Snape Kills Albus because I couldn't fit Dumbledore. And then I ruined the lives lives of a lot of children. I got that going for me, which is nice.
Those books were so good, though.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, honestly, like, I didn't make this, but dude, after the 7th book ended, I just, like, lay there and was like, really? Like, my life is done now. Like, this is what my whole childhood has been fucking leading up to.
Pretty
And
much.
as I close the slab page, it's, like, done.
Was it not, like, the greatest book you've ever read, though? Were you not,
Yeah.
like, in tears from happiness, though?
Greatest book I wouldn't say greatest book I ever read, but in terms of series as a whole, I'd say it's the best series I've ever read easily.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, the way it ended was perfect, too. I'm not gonna lie, I shed some tears.
Dude, I just like to go back to what you were saying about your feeling after it was over. If you guys know the South Park episode they do on World of Warcraft, where like at the very end, when they like fight I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they like go against this like super guy or whatever, and then they finally beat him. They're like, "What do we do now?" And they're like, "We played the game." Like that was kind of like my experience. Like I finished like Harry Potter. I was like, "What do I do now?"
Yeah.
Like, live my life.
Yeah.
Honestly, from speaking from someone that's played WoW, that is what you do. Like you do all this stupid shit for like how many days it takes, then you like actually start playing. Like it's dumb.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
The hot pockets.
We need Bengay.
We can't give the sword of 1,000 truths to a noob.
All right, Halo, you're kind of new to the group. What do you think of how it's going right now, like compared to when you first entered it?
Honestly, man, I mean, like, the way like groups have kind of evolved, I guess, over the years, like, you don't really see the news getting taken advantage of. You know, they're basically, most groups today are, you know, just forum-based. So, like, you don't really see people take advantage of the news. So, most groups you go into, like, you'll see no news, you'll think, oh, this group's dead, and you can go into the forum and just see people having discussions. So, I think it's, like, pretty cool to, like, have other components, like, you know, the newsletter or podcast, stuff like that. Like, I feel like groups have become forums as opposed to being groups like they were. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely trying to keep up, you know, and really keep our group going. I mean, we've been together for freaking, I mean, it's been what, Dustin? How long has it been? I don't even know. Like
6 years, I think.
6 years. That's insane. And like we've stayed active for that long. We did have like.
Doing something that's gonna blow your mind right now.
What's that?
Think of who you were.
Oh, dude,
When KOTOR first started
I
as a
know.
person.
I know. It's insane. It's like a big like. If you go back and look at the first post we posted, like it's just a big like time capsule.
Is it still that stick video? Yeah, oh my god, it is. It's a no-scope video. I still remember that.
Muno posted it.
Yeah, I'm real man. This is no-scope from the Warhawk. I still remember that.
Yeah, dude, definitely. It was like one of the first posts on KOTOR.
I ever rate the signature movie thread on the 262nd page.
Yeah. Like sometimes I just go back and look at old threads like for hours, no joke. Like that's how much this group means to me, and like I love doing these podcasts and stuff now, and like I really want to keep doing it, and I want to keep doing game nights. That's why we wanted to do like set nights where we just anyone can get on and do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We used to do that a while ago. Do you remember that? We had
Yeah.
like a set time where everybody would get on during the summer. And just,
Right. Well, that
post. Like it's cool. As we've been doing this, like Lord of Blah just posted twice. Mavkit posted. So shout outs to you guys.
yeah.
Do you
Shout out to Mavkit because you're God.
still have
Okay,
that
that's
Mavkit
number
story
one,
in your
Brazil.
signature?
Do what, Dustin?
You still have that Mavkit story in your signature, the ending of it?
Yes. I was like, where this happen? KOTOR, where this happens.
Yeah.
All right, Omni.
Uh,
You're one of our senior members, and you've been here for a while. What do you think about it all?
Um, personally, I think that, Bungie.net as a whole is, kind of slowed down since, Reach sucked. Hey, don't say anything, it sucked. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I-
it's definitely slowed down, but I mean, it's nice to see we're actually keeping this going.
Yeah, and I not as active as I used to be, mainly because I'm not as interested in things anymore. I'm off doing my PC gaming things with my PC gaming elite friends who stuff.
So basically, what you're saying is you like guys.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
Oh, to interject about this, like how we were talking about like what it was like, KOTOR was like when we were younger. That's another reason why I'm beginning to come to terms that KOTOR will never be what it is because of who we are now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like KOTOR was just a place where we could get on when we were like 15 and just fucking talk about Halo. And
Yeah,
that was like life. That was like the most important thing in life.
I know, dude.
Logging on and posting, and then playing Halo too.
Yeah.
Did you guys see my the post that I made in the "What's your favorite Halo game" thread? Because that's basically what I was touching on. How like
This is the last post you just made.
yeah, the long one, I guess. The thing is, I'll start typing, and then I'll get like 3 paragraphs in and be like, nobody's gonna read this. Like, why am I typing 4 paragraphs? I wouldn't read.
I'm actually more inclined to read when people type more than when they type less, because when they type less, it's probably just something stupid as fuck. But when they type longer, they actually put thought into it.
Right.
So I'm more inclined to read that.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the topic of game notes, well, what are they now? Call of Duty and Halo Reach?
Pretty much. Well, we're trying to do some Gears 3 since it came out, but pretty much Halo. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't play Xbox Live anymore. I haven't even renewed my subscription. I'm not even sure my Xbox still works anymore.
I just got an email that my subscription ran out, and I can't even play computer games here. So I'm like, done for game nights.
Yeah. I mean, we're all.
Unless you want to play Tony Hawk offline and then make a thread about our games we got.
We could Skype and like have the like video chat where we're showing each other we're playing and trying to get high scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is.
But there's other games like there's a lot of computer games, especially on Steam and other clients, free to play and multiplayer, like Alien Swarm, League of Legends is.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about League of Legends, actually.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm so pissed that I can't play League of Legends here at school. I'd be playing that all the time.
Yeah, it's a good game, eh? But yeah, that's what I'm into at the minute, I suppose.
I got you. So basically, though, I mean, a lot of us are getting older now, and we're growing up and all that. But I don't think that it has to necessarily mean that we can't still post and can't still hang out online. Because the way my job is going to be, like, I'll have like 2 hours out of my day just during my work day where I can just mess around on a forum. At least 2 hours. Like, that's guaranteed downtime. And then there's going to be more downtime other than that, too. So it's like I can definitely find time to hang out with you guys and like talk to you guys and keep stuff updated, and like it definitely hurts that there's no influx of like younger members to like help keep us going. But I mean, the older guys, I mean, we all still love it as far as I could tell. I mean, Dustin's been here almost as long as I've been here, and even some of the older guys that stepped down from like mod ship, like Nogue and stuff, he still posts every once in a while. So
I haven't seen Nogue in a while.
yeah, he posts a lot in the council. Actually, he doesn't really. He mainly just creeps on the forums.
Yeah, same here. I don't post as much anymore.
Yeah.
There's something that interests me though.
But so who are some of your new favorite members, guys? Any shout outs you want to give?
Define new.
I'm talking like past
Join
couple
today.
past couple weeks, past month.
First couple weeks.
Okay, past month. How's that?
I don't know. No one's really made that much of an impression, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching that's new, that's who we're shouting out to.
Ooh,
Generic member 07.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, new guy.
Yeah. Master Chief is awesome. 666.
Xbox Master God 429. This is my favorite member.
Shout out.
09115212.
I'm just going through the new member and I'll pick a random guy. I'll pick a random guy. See, okay.
Shout out to Digest Bob,
This guy.
whose birthday was yesterday. He's 16.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, broski.
Happy birthday. So I'll just go through a new member thread and I'll just click a random page, and whoever I stop on, that's my new favorite member. Okay.
Ooh, it's me.
Found one. I'll read all his information.
Oh, I'm totally doing this too.
His name is Mike. He's 22. He lived in New York till college. Spent 4 years in Baltimore. Now near Jacksonville.
Seems pretty random to me.
I'll find after that.
Sounds pretty gay.
What? Or oh, he joined July 1st. That didn't count. I was gonna say him.
Alright, doing the blind pick. Whoever I land on, I will.
Holy shit! No one's posted in the new member tag for like a
Captain
while.
Molo. He says, "Welcome to KOTOR." What an enormous faggot! He didn't actually tell us anything about himself.
You said welcome to KOTOR. Think about how much longer that took him to type because he doesn't have fingers. He took like 2 hours out of his day because he had to get a dictionary to look up how to spell welcome. He had to find somebody to read to him to how to look up welcome and how to use a dictionary.
Dustin, do you remember how much heck we used to give Muno all the time?
We said Mo last time. Oh, Muno though?
Yeah, like, we'd always tell him he's fat.
And applesauce. Nate, dude. Nate took it to another level, dude.
I know.
Like real life, dude.
You told me about all that.
I think that's part of the reason why he lost so much weight and got into shape.
Probably.
I'm not kidding either.
What does Muno do? There's no reason that he shouldn't be on the forum. He has no life.
Muno, he works at Best Buy.
Seriously, he literally has no life. Like, I don't
And he goes to
understand.
school. He has a lot of downtime.
Yeah, he does. And
Not a
what
lot
is
of downtime.
what does he
Like,
do in his downtime? Nothing productive.
Drinks.
Maybe he goes out
Proud
and
student.
interacts with
Eats granola bars and has applesauce IVs.
Remember cereal bars?
Yeah.
Dude, noise I remember we used to make to Muno all the time that we never made to him.
What?
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Just put in our mic, put the mics in our mouth and be like, hey Muno. He'd be like, what?
We had so much fun in Halo 2, dude. Like,
Scout knives.
Scout knives, dude. You remember the game top I made Muno was fat?
Yeah. Dude, why didn't we play Scout knives in real life?
Dude, we should.
Did we talk about it at least? I think we probably did.
Yeah, we probably did. No, but honestly, like, you remember, like, the Muno was fat game type where you would, if you were the Juggernaut, if you were the Juggernaut,
Shit, yeah.
you just ran really slow.
Do you remember the worst game type ever?
What's that?
It's called Christmas.
Xmas, dude. Xmas was the best. I made an Xmas game type for every Halo. And it literally was just like a Fiesta game type. Except for Halo 3, where I just put a bunch of bombs in the bottom of, what was it?
Halo 2 was fucking plasma pistols over shields. Stupid.
Did you ever like play one of those games where you had to kill somebody with a plasma pistol, and that's like all you do? So you would just sit there and shoot them for like 10 minutes.
Is that like the Punch Out ones or no?
Punch Out, yeah, I remember that.
Those are
Punch
sweet.
Out was fun.
There were
I
so
don't know, I
many.
always liked the plasma pistol in Halo games. I don't know, maybe I was actually good with it.
They played. Remember Cops and Robbers on Lockout? Everything was on Lockout.
Lockout was awesome.
Yeah.
Lockout with Kaka.
Then they screwed it up in 3 in Reach.
Dude, I know Blackout was so stupid.
Yeah.
I liked Blackout. Wasn't my favorite map, but it's okay.
But it wasn't nearly the same. Like, it made no sense because Halo 2 was a faster paced game and Lockout was smaller, so they make the slower paced Halo 3 game
And a
with a
bigger
bigger
Lockout.
map. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. But whatever.
Silly Bungie.
Yeah, pretty much. They kind of ruined Halo for me, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, I still think ODST was one of the best games.
Man, I mean, it was a cool idea, but music-wise, it was definitely the best.
Well, it's because Marty was involved.
Yeah,
My
Marty
favorite
was
thing
involved
about
with his gold.
ODST
yeah,
was, do you remember when you first played Halo 1 when you first saw a Hunter?
yeah, dude.
It was
Yes.
like, dude, what the fuck is this? And then ODST, like, you were, like, weak and shitty, and it, like, brought, like, the fear back a little bit.
Yeah. Dude,
And Halo 3 just kind of looked at hunters funny and they fell over dead.
yeah. Halo 2, I remember in Halo 1, though, like, it was seriously one of the most scariest moments of my video game career whenever the Flood first came out. And you're just like, dude, what the is this? Like, whenever you look at the Marines, like, video,
Yeah.
Were
Jenkins.
y'all scared? Like,
Dude, I'm
freaking
still
out?
scared. I even know it's coming, and I'm still scared.
Yeah.
You know, I might have considered it scary, but everything is kind of
A blur.
different now that I've played Amnesia.
Where's
Holy
Yashi
fucking
at,
shit.
by the way?
I played a trial of that game. Never played all of it.
Where's Yoshi
Yeah.
at, by the way? He's usually like all about these.
Yeah, she
I don't
is
know.
probably at Food Line, standing in line, standing there going, yeah, man, and caboose. Just saying that by himself.
Caboose really hasn't been showing up that much in KOTOR lately.
Speaking of caboose, I'm impressed that I've gone this far making a sexual reference. Gone this far in the podcast without saying something sexual about his sister.
Go ahead, have your time.
And go.
That's it.
Okay. I just want to give a shout out to Lord of Blah for posting a lot lately. And ancient how do you pronounce his name? Zoidian? Zodian?
I think it's
Zoidian? Zoidian. It's Zoid, like Zoidian. Ancient Zoidian.
Yeah, Zoidian.
I just want to point out I haven't played with half of these people on Xbox Live, which is weird because do you remember all the game nights we used to have, like back in old KOTOR?
Well, back in old KOTOR, it was just like not a lot of people, so we were already on our friends list.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the majority of my friends list was just like you guys.
Yeah, I know. Now it's just like random people. Actually, everyone got jumped on the like Xbox Live bandwagon in my town, so I've got a lot of people from my town on there.
Nanerick,
Dude.
Fox 117. Is that
No,
another guy?
screw him, screw Aaron. Nanerick, yeah, he's still cool. He's still one of my best friends. But like Fox 117, I always hated him, you know, like on
I know,
Xbox.
you, like always gave that guy shit all the time.
Yeah, we actually became friends in real life, and then I realized that he was the same exact way that he was online, like in real life. So I hate him now.
You guys still can't believe
What?
I fucking met you.
Dude, I know.
IRL.
Yeah. Let's dedicate this portion of the podcast to real life meeting that me and Dustin had.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was seriously one of the most surreal things ever. Like, even to this day, it still kind of feels like a dream.
Whoa, this floating voice through the magical electro box has a corpse attached. And it moves, dude.
No, it was just like, the reason it was so crazy is because we've been talking about meeting up since we were like 14, 15 years old. And like, the fact that we actually got to do it and hang out for a whole day was awesome.
Oh, you know all those White Castles I bought?
Yeah.
We ended up we looked over the parking ramp and there was like a little flower pot.
Yeah.
And we dropped them into the bag of the flower pot. And I'm pretty sure to this day they're just sitting there rotting. Which they deserve to because Columbus, Ohio is a piece of shit city.
It really is, though. Speaking of like food at restaurants and stuff, and like staying there to this day or whatever, there's a Golden Corral like 2 towns away from where I live, and we always used to go there for like baseball games, like whenever I was little, and like one of the last times we went was for like travel team baseball was like when I was 12 years old, and we used to throw gummy bears at the sign. One of the gummy bears, it was a red gummy bear, was stuck up there for literally 6 years.
I think that breaks the 5-minute rule.
Yeah.
I'll give you $10 if you go eat it.
It's not there anymore. They removed it like 2 years ago. But it was still crazy.
So that's a pretty good record.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was crazy seeing it. But yeah, like when me and Dustin met, like, did you feel like it was kind of a dream, like at the time?
Yeah, like I couldn't really grasp like the whole nature of it. It's like I'm like, dude, what's up, bro? The whole time I'm thinking, I'm just like, what? Like,
Yeah, what we eventually want to do, and we've talked about this for a while, is have like a KOTOR like union. Like we've wanted to do this for a long time, and I think once we all get like a job, like a real job, and a steady income, we should do it. Like it could be like 4 or 5 years from now, but we should all do it. Would you all be down for that? Well,
I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone 5 years from now, but sure.
No, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, if everything would work out, if at the time you could, you would definitely be down for it. Am I right?
Yeah.
If I had a spare 15 grand to fly to America with,
Omni, you don't
I'd
count.
probably say fuck it and buy booze instead. So.
Dude, the key to it would be to like have it at like a PAX event or something that like people would be going anyway, you know, instead
Right.
of just having a generic thing.
Yeah, I know.
What city does PAX take place in usually?
I think there's two now, right? Don't they
Yeah,
have
there's one in
East
New
Coast?
York and there's one in California. Oh wait, no, it's not California. It's
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah,
Seattle.
yeah. Dustin, we could go to New
Stanway
York.
said Oregon. Wow. Strat said Oregon. He's typing in the chat.
Why is he not joining this already?
He's in our base killing our dudes.
Pretty much.
Somebody said I'll bust the ball.
I don't really have much to add. I mean,
There he is. What's up, Strat?
and just doing homework.
Jumping in on the end of the podcast right here. We're about to end it, buddy.
What subjects
Yeah.
on looking?
I gave him a little spoiler in case you didn't hear about your.
I was paying attention. I got a lot to live up to now.
Yeah, you do, man. It's all up to you. You gotta.
Oh, I gotta say this. Strat, you like Community, right? Like a lot.
Yeah,
I go to fucking Greendale in real life. My college is Greendale.
I believe it.
We have a foreign exchange student from Pakistan, and his name's Abed. I shit you not.
How autistic is he?
Not really. He's just all agreeable. Like, you could go up to him like, hey, want to do a heroin? Yeah. You want to go rob a car and kill some people? Yeah. He's that kind of guy. I want to see if I can turn him on into making movies and see if he turns into Jesus and he makes a movie.
Strat, do you want to add in your 2 cents about the community and how it's going and where it's headed?
I think we've got some good discussions going on now. It might just be because I like writing walls of text. I'm not sure. I'm biased. But, I don't know. I think we got some good discussions going on. I think we have enough fodder to keep chugging along for the near future.
I think so
Until,
too.
something interesting happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing you guys got to realize is that right now is like a downtime for the website itself because
Yeah.
they're in between projects. So.
And we're still like having a lot more activity than we've had in the past few months right now.
Yeah, I mean, we get like a couple posts a day, and can't really complain about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure that the next project will
Do
really
what?
bring anyone back after Reach. I mean, seriously, that thing was fucking horrific.
It wasn't
I really
that
like Reach,
awful.
But
I mean,
I
it
think
was.
we should save that discussion for something else. I think it's old and tired, and it's good that they're doing something new.
Yeah. I
Oh
agree.
yeah, but I just wish they didn't make Reach.
They were kind of
I
forced
don't
to.
think a
Though.
lot of people did. I'm on your side on that one.
Yeah, I think they were kind of forced to though by Microsoft. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, their hands are tied on that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's why I'm really pumped for the new universe. Like I hate
Oh,
sounding
me
like a
too.
fanboy, but I'm fucking pumped for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know
Sounds
those
like
ideas have
soccer.
been percolating for like a decade.
I really hope it's on an MMO though. I'll be really upset.
I don't think it will be.
I hope to
It'd be
God.
nice if
it's
it was
not.
a free-to-play MMO.
If
I
it
wish they
was
paid me to play their next
fine.
game.
Yeah.
Paid to play.
after Reach.
What games would be paid to play? Like what games are that shitty that they deserve to be paid to play?
Call of Duty.
Bloodwake.
Yeah, I agree. Call of Duty. I would have to pay to play that. Like,
Did you see what they're doing for the new Call of Duty? Is like no joke. So they brought Game Feel back, which I love, which I like overdosed on when Halo 3 first came out.
dude, don't even get me started. I literally
But,
did too.
They brought those back for Modern Warfare 3, and they come with codes on the case that I can go to a website, enter in the code, and I can earn experience and level up before the game comes out.
Wow, that is
By
really
drinking.
homosexual.
All right, guys. We're gonna have to start wrapping this up now. We'll start out. Halo's been kind of quiet, so any last comments about anything, Halo?
About the community, I mean, you know, as I said, just
Well, not necessarily about the community, just about anything we've talked about or anything in general.
How's
that
your
you wanna
life? In general.
I mean, just, you know, I mean, I'll just start with the community just because that's what we're talking about.
All right.
As I said, just because, like, the website's kind of in a, you know, it always cycles between projects. So, I mean, if you got activity now, I mean, you'll only get more later, for better or for worse. I mean, some people will find the place and it'll pick up. But, I mean, this is like the first step, I guess, towards other podcast game nights and stuff. So it's all cool stuff. Looking forward to it.
For sure. All right, Dustin.
I was gonna say, who do you think right now is gonna listen to this that we haven't mentioned? We should give them a shout out.
My mom.
I'd be very impressed if your mom listened to this.
Me too.
I think if Sith Spartan, I mean, if he gets on there, he'll probably listen to it. He's an old guy.
I think Dog would, or is he too busy playing RuneScape?
I don't
RuneScape. God damn, man.
Man, I don't know. I like Dog, but he's never on anymore.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. Well, I'll give a
Just
shout out
to
to Dog though.
side.
Darth
Rabbit will
Klatt.
probably listen to it.
We haven't shouted out Darth Klatt. He's one of our newer members that are really active and big in our community. Shout out to
His name's
Klatt, man.
That.
Klatt, living the married life.
Yeah, I know. He had me on Google Plus. I thought it was one of your friends. So I put him in a Moorhead circle. I made a circle to say like all your friends, just like on Twitter.
Yeah, that's funny. Also, shout out to let's see, hold on.
You're just clicking through the forums and finding names you haven't. Don't lie.
No, shout out to Rascal. Shout out to Rascal, who says he's in for the long run. He sent me a few private messages saying that he was sorry he left and how he acted before. So shout out to him for hopefully sticking with the community.
Who'd you say?
Rascal.
I don't even.
Does Rascal use that a signature? No, it's somebody else.
He's smiley face, dude.
Or Rascal is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Rascal.
As I forgot to mention before, I actually have a new Minecraft server up.
Omni, your last words? Go ahead.
Yes, there is a new Minecraft server up. You can check it out at voidrazor.net, or you can go to the website. It's also voidrazor.net/forums, and have a look around. There's the vent server, all that sort of good shit. I'm usually around there.
Oh, you and your Minecraft.
Tyler in Minecraft.
All right. And we'll close it out with Strat.
I can't add anything these wonderful gentlemen haven't already mentioned, so good night.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys, on the first of hopefully many podcasts. We're going to try to be pushing these out as much as possible, and we're going to keep bringing stuff to the community. Stay tuned. Should be a lot of fun.
Peace.